I'm already worn out from reviewing Bionicle sets, but it was only 4 sets, so I've got more to come. I am TheZOMBIEJ, and today, for this video, we're going to be talking about the Ben 10 sets from 2010. Oh yeah, the precursor to Hero Factory and the succeeding franchise? It's not a franchise, it's just 6 sets that were released just for the sake of pissing us off. Because these sets were absolute fucking dog shit. I got Chroma Stone on clearance back in 2010. I had a series called The Adventures of Chroma Stone, and that's all I'll say about that. And I hate these sets really damn much. Everybody hates these sets, I know, so everything I say will probably be spouting off nonsense like everybody fucking else did. Whatever. But hey, I'm gonna give a fresh take on these. So, I got a new copy of Chroma Stone because my original Chroma Stone just died. I used the parts for a mock that I will be taking a look at eventually. And some of the parts, like the crystalline pieces, the little tiny things, actually saved for a future project. And one of the hands, I don't know what happened to the other hand. I don't know. It disappeared. It vanished from the material plane. I have no idea what the fuck happened to it. So I have one of the hands. I also have one of the feet, because the other foot broke at the ankle joint. What the fuck? I took the head and threw it the fuck away because, well, A, it's a horrible design, and B, the neck region, you know, the socket was broken. Of course! Of course it was broken, god fucking damn it. Ben 10, you know, the original series was okay, for the most part. The animated show was alright, for the most part. And eventually I grew to hate it because it was just starting to feel too similar. There was definitely a similarity to future episodes of this show. It's like everything was starting to feel a little bit trite, a little bit just repetitive and boring and lame. And thus Alien Force was shat out and was still kind of crap. And there was a live action film too! I don't want to watch the live action film because I didn't care for the other show. Like the show it was based on. Alien Force. I didn't even watch Alien Force because I don't fucking care. I had an Omnitrix. Yeah, I had the Omnitrix, which is big, massive plastic on this rubber sort of wrist thing. I had that. Found it at a thrift store for like a couple bucks or so. Don't know what happened to it. I guess we got rid of it. So it was kind of interesting to play around with the Omnitrix, but let's be honest, it was a kind of a cash grab thing. And LEGO decided to cash grab with the Ben 10 Alien Force sets. We got Chroma Stone, we got Spider Monkey, we got this... I don't even know the names of the other ones. Well, no, I don't know the names of the other ones. But I've seen the sets, I have them in my head, in memory, and they look fucking atrocious. They really do! There's some simplicity here. Some really god-awful simplicity with the angles and the shaping of some of these parts, and the curves as well, and just overall, these just look pretty fucking terrible. And people shit on CCBS for being simplistic. Take a look at the fucking Ben 10 Alien Force sets from LEGO, you bunch of fucks. These sets were clearly made for the Ben 10's fans. Obviously, none of them bought them because I don't think any of them were even LEGO fans to begin with. Maybe there are some, but I'm a LEGO fan. I'm not a Ben 10 fan, so these sets do have useful parts to some degree. And you know what? LEGO used them too. LEGO used the upper arm, upper leg pieces, which were hollow in the middle section, but they used them for Hero Factory. Okay, that's perfectly acceptable, actually. They used them for Thunder, they used them for Meltdown, they used them for Corroder, as well as Vapor. And that's it. I never got Vapor because I don't fucking care. Maybe I will just as a novelty. Just to review the set, just to, you know, first time thing. I don't know. But yeah. These Ben 10 sets were an abomination unleashed by LEGO for simply just for profit's sake. That's all that is. That's all there was to it. There was no storyline to go with these sets. It was just a cash grab. And that's all it was. These sets fucking suck. I have one of them standing before me right now on my desk. It was a newer copy, to some extent. Obviously, I didn't have the box. I have the instructions, well, that's it. But it's Chroma Stone, again. I was going to do the Adventures of Chroma Stone all over again. And it turned out to be a shitfest. I don't know how much we even paid for this fucking thing. These things were $20 fucking when they came out in 2010. Plus tax and whatnot, so, you know, you gotta factor in everything. These were trash. I'm looking at Chroma Stone right now, and despite a little bit of dust here and there, he still looks like fucking shit. Now, I get they were trying to model this set after the character from the fucking show. But it's still, that doesn't excuse it from being trash. These fucking suck, and that's all there is to it. So, let's take a look at Chroma Stone, shall we? And here he is. He doesn't have much heft to him. He's fairly lightweight. That's respectable. The hands are made of, I guess, polypropylene, or they're just rubber plastic some sort. These little crystalline nub things. Look, he's got crystals for his nips. He's got the Omnitrix thing as well. I had some extras of these due to my original copy of Chroma Stone, and some of those are on here. He's got some on his back, he's got down his spine, he's like crystalline spines, he's got some on the back of his head right here, he's got one on the top of his head, and you know what? He's got one also in his torso, because that's where I decided to put it. So, the way this torso is designed, and I like the torso design itself, it's just the torso armor is just kind of boring. It looks like it's supposed to have some sort of abdominal sort of structure to it, but it just looks kind of stupid. And also, yes, you can give him a penis. So, you have the main shoulder parts right here where you could attach the arms. You could also attach them right here, and that was achieved for Spider Monkey. I don't like Spider Monkey. I don't like any of those sets. Other sets, because they suck ass, and they suck ass really hard. These upper arms, upper legs are quite interesting pieces. They're solid, but you know, you could put a lightsaber rod shaped thing right there, and they have had something for that. And that's it. You could also do the same thing, but there's two holes on this lower arm, lower leg portion. Yeah, I know this is not in the right configuration. It should be upside down, but hey, I put it this way because fuck you. This foot design is fucking stupid. A, it's simple, and B, you can only go down like that, and you can go up like that. Maybe that's somewhat realistic articulation, but then again, you can also go all the way like that. You're not supposed to have a foot that can go in that kind of direction. So it does have articulation, but it's also shit. It's not worth posing this guy to make him look like he's trying to have fun, I don't know, jerking off or whatever. But this lower leg piece is useful if you use it in reverse, obviously, because, you know, it does have a couple of axle holes right there. Right there. So that is the only thing you can do with these lower legs and lower arms, because you can actually, plug something into this. You can build upon these. And there's things that you can do. You can't really do that with these upper legs, upper arms, but I'm sure some creative individuals have done that. These hands are just fucking stupid. They only have 2 fucking fingers and a thumb that's in the middle of the hand. That doesn't even make sense. And Lego had the audacity to give every one of these Ben 10 sets this fucking hand in different colors, obviously. I mean, why? Why? Is there a reason for this? Maybe there's a price reason, or a cost reason, shall we say. But it's still fucking stupid. This hand was also reused for Hero Factory. For Savage Planet, specifically. For Waspix, Scorpio, and I think that's it, actually. Yeah, 2 sets for Hero Factory, and that's it. Why? There was another foot design, a second foot design. Yeah. Sort of like a, I don't know, it was a different design. But it still has the same problem with the going back and forth and constantly hitting on this joint that you're gonna, be doing that. So, it's just, this is so fucking stupid. And that design, that foot was used for Pyrox, and also as part of the hammer, for Onua, Master of Earth, in silver. So, okay, that would have been nice. But it's just so fucking stupid. These feet are fucking worthless. And you know what? There is someone who designed a bootleg of the second foot design, where you could actually, it had an axle on it. It also had a pinhole or 2, so you can customize that piece ad nauseum and use it ad nauseum. So, you know, if Lego wasn't able to give us, you know, that sort of fun and customization with that fucking piece, and they can't do it with this one either, bootleggers can do it better than Lego. Why? It just, mind equals blown right now. If someone can do the same thing with this foot, please give me a hell yeah, because this is fucking stupid as shit. One of the worst foot designs I've ever seen from Lego. The sockets are stronger, and well, it is obviously, it's easy to, you know, pop them off, but these are fairly strong. And so they were experimenting with the sockets so they can give us CCBS. And I am forever grateful for it. Even though these sets still fucking suck. And yes, he's in a T-pose because penis, that's why. I don't know. His head design is fucking stupid. He does have some paint on here. He's got white for the teeth. Okay, that makes sense because teeth. He's got purple for this sort of V-notch sort of thing, or whatever the fuck is going down. He also has an eye in lime green. And surrounding that is some black paint, too. Okay, I can understand this paint color scheme. Let me decapitate him for a moment. He's dead. look at this. This socket was screwed onto the head. There's a literal screw in there. They couldn't be bothered to make it one single fucking piece. And it's the same with the Legends of Chima sets as well. And the Star Wars sets, to some degree. What the fuck, Lego? And yeah, the Marvel and DC superhero ones had that too. But hey. This is giving me a migraine, just looking at this damn thing. I didn't want to review this, but, you know, it's worth going back to these sets just to, you know, see what's, like, what can be done with these. The little barb things, these little crystalline barb sort of hideous things, can be used if you make them a different color, I guess. They could be used as fingertips, I guess. But that's it. But, well, actually, they could be used for aesthetic stuff, you know, tacking onto armor shells and whatnot for whatever you fancy. These arms, well, this piece is useful to a degree. This hand, you could only use it once, and that is to tack it onto the ball joint for wrist articulation. You could probably also actually use this you could actually use it in multiple different ways as well. You could probably use it to bulk out a torso a little bit. You could also put it as like the back, like behind the head on a neck attachment, like right there for some reason for a mock. You can put it right there if you're so inclined. But these hand pieces are just kind of stupid and fucking retarded. This entire set was fucking retarded. And you know what? This was not even all that LEGO did. There was 5 other sets that were also crap, but some did things way worse. Like the head design for the big freaking dinosaur thing. The big, you know, brown guy with the fist things. Or big one punch thing. Punch. You know, the head design was that it had the head. Then it had the shoulders. But that's all one fucking piece. Why? What the flying fuck, LEGO? You don't do that. You can't make the head, the neck, and the shoulders one single piece and expect to be taken fucking seriously. Absolutely fucking atrocious. And you know what? There's another piece I forgot about, which was the tail. That was originally from the Ben 10 sets. That you can plug into the ass of these sets, and they have a tail. Spider Monkey had it. That Stone guy had it. And you know what? I think there was another one. Ray something. Whatever. Yeah. That was used ad nauseum. It was used for Witch Doctor. It was used for Pyrox. It was used for Skull Basher. It was used for, well, that's all I can think of. But trust me, it was used. It was probably even used for others, CCBS sets. But still, that's definitely a useful piece. And you know what? There was even another version of it. There was more of a bony structure version of it that was used for some of the Legends of Chima sets that we never got over here. Yeah, there was like, there was one of those that was used for Skull Warrior and Skull Scorpio. You know, for Skull Scorpio's legs that don't even fucking move. For Skull Warrior, it was just for his bow weapon. Same thing with, what's his name? Umrak the Hunter. So, there you go. The piece had some lineage. The torso is useful. Sure, the torso piece itself is useful. The shell, it's a one and done thing. You only use it for this specific torso, and that's it. The head is completely fucking useless. You can't use this head with any mocks, with any other set. Well, you could probably put on another Ben 10 set, and it'll probably be laughable. But it's still, I'm looking square in the face, and it looks fucking hideous. You hear me, Chromastone? You are fucking hideous. The Omnitrix looks like a sticker. In fact, it is a sticker. I could probably just rip that right off if I wanted to. And it's not even centered. Whoever had this set previously, it didn't center the Omnitrix sticker. Idiots. Oh well, that's what happens. So, in terms of articulation, obviously, you know, the head can go in every single fucking direction. Just be careful. Just be careful you don't decapitate them, because, yeah. Ooh, that's a snappy response right there. Check this out. Ah, yeah, that's lovely. The wrists can articulate, but obviously that happens because these are fucking soft, rubberized plastic shit. The arms are pretty articulatable. You can go in all different ways. Again, they're easy to pop off, which is fine. I guess that's what they're going for. The arms can only bend not even 90 degrees. You could get around this by flipping it around and doing this, and there you go. So you can make it look like he's, yeah, and yeah, there's that. Now, obviously this isn't a problem for the legs, but you know, you could do this, and there you go. The knee, yeah. Again, these upper legs are upside down because the original depiction had these in the wrong way. I made them this way, so it may look better, actually. So, you can get Chromastone in some okay poses, but it's not really worth it. I mean, if you want to try it, go for it. If you have Chromastone, make him pose. Pose him rather well, if you will, I dare you. But if you want to take it a step further, give him a penis. Yeah. Anyway. The Ben 10 sets are fucking terrible. They really are. They're horrible pieces of shit. They are abominations. And I can't understand why anyone thought it was a good idea. Except maybe, oh, I don't know, capitalism. That's all that's all that is. For LEGO, it was an easy way for them to get more money, to appeal to another audience, to Ben 10 fans, who might want a Ben 10 LEGO. Well, we got these. I don't remember if there was any actual system sets that came out that were Ben 10 Alien Force sets, and if there were, clearly they didn't sell well, and the reception wasn't well received either. They didn't understand what they were going for when it came to the Ben 10 sets, obviously, because they were fucking with something that should never have been touched by LEGO. Because clearly, you know, this was something that should have never been, you know, approached from. You know, this was an idea that should have stayed in a madman's dreams. This should have never existed. At least we got some decent parts out of it, but there are also parts that are absolute trash, like these fucking heads, the feet. Now, obviously, you know, talented individuals have taken these feet designs and made them better. So, clearly, you know, it can be done. But LEGO didn't do that themselves, so fuck it, you know? This is the thing that should not be stood for. And, you know, the thing is, the positive thing about this, the main positive thing about these sets is that they only lasted for one wave. Right after the Stars were released and Bionicle was cancelled, they released these to mostly negative reception. And rightfully so. Because these are shit. They are. You can't argue and say that these are a hidden gem in LEGO buildable action figures. I refuse to believe you. Because this It's a fucking insult to the very name of construction. I mean, seriously. You take this, if you have it, if you have all 6 of these, you take all 6 of them, dump them right in the garbage, set that garbage on fire, and shoot it to the goddamn moon. Because these are fucking worthless. They really are. I threw away the head of my original chromostone, and I laughed while doing so because it was just pleasurable to see that head go bye-bye. Because this was just an absolute abomination. I don't even know why I had this version, why I had this set again, because, you know, I wasn't going to re-record that fucking series because it wasn't going to fucking happen. There's no way. There's no way I'm doing The Adventures of Chromostone once again. There's no way. It's not going to happen. This is just going to sit on the shelf and look stupid. And, yeah. This is a terrible set. All 6 of them were terrible. They had good parts for at least a couple. The tail parts were usable. The wings for a couple of the sets, I think there was 2 that had the wings. Those were interesting. But I did not experiment with those because I never had them. Because I only got Chromostone. I was so close to getting another one, though, at a thrift store. But then I realized a Rob Zombie CD was more important than these fucking pieces of shit. Seriously. Also, the mold marks and whatnot are just kind of obnoxious to see. Sand those down, and yeah, they'll be gone. It's really irritating me that this sticker is off-centered, and I'm so tempted to just destroy that sticker. Like, really. Fuck these sets, fuck LEGO for creating these sets, and fuck them for selling these damn things. These are terrible. If you defend these sets in any way, you're wrong. That's all there is to it. You're wrong. Because these are fucking trash. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all enjoy watching me scream and rant and rave and, you know, just act like a whatever for going on 28 minutes. This was fun. And I'll probably be doing a rant like this again if I find more sets that are absolute dog shit. Like these ones. The Ben 10 sets were abominable. They were crap. They were utter shit. And they needed to be called out because as a fan of construction, these were fucking insulting. They really were. But it seemed like these were like a precursor, like a test run to see what they could do with potential parts for CCBS. The sockets were redesigned from the original, well, okay, from the 2008, 2009, 2010 sockets. And I commend LEGO for making stronger sockets, even though those broke too. You can't win in this kind of thing, you know? These sockets just... At the end of the day, it is what it is. But also, at the end of the day, these goddamn things fucking sucked. If you agree, good. If you disagree, fuck you. Ben 10 was clearly something that LEGO should have never touched, because it was met with drawback. It had its drawbacks, it had its repercussions, and also, at the same time, it feels like a necessary step into the evolution of construction. But still, What do you think about these damn things? Let me know in the comment section below. And, yeah. I hope you all enjoy this video. I'll probably post one more video today, but then I gotta go to bed probably after I do that. What time is it, dare I ask? Come on, computer. It's only 6:15. Okay, now it's 6:16. So, yeah. I'll probably end up posting one more video before I go to bed at all. And, that'll be it. So, stay tuned for more videos. Sorry this one was so long, but hey, I had a lot to say. So, stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.